for this session, I'm going to conduct in English. And I know that Professor Zhang speaks excellent English. He used to be...
His English is better than mine.
So, the US presidential election is coming up. Say, if you were a betting man, who are you going to bet? But who has a better chance to win? Trump or Kamala Harris? Does it really matter who is going to be the president of the United States? Now I'll start with Professor Zhang and Kishore. Thank you.
Well, maybe I'll answer your second question first. China now is, in a way, confident. So whoever's in power, it's not that important whether Harris or Donald Trump. We are ready to deal with him or her on their own merits. Should be okay. As for who will win the election, I often make predictions. It turned out to be right, but this time slightly earlier. For one thing, I'm thinking of their debate. It's forthcoming. I think it's scheduled for 10th September, if I'm not wrong. We need to see that. But to my mind, I don't know whether Kishore agrees or not, Ukrainian conflict will be pretty much decisive. If Russia has one clear uphand before November, Donald Trump has a good chance to win. If the other way, Ukrainian win a big battle, whatever, even on the Russian soil, then Harris may have a better chance. Thank you.
Well, I certainly agree with Zhang Weiwei that it doesn't matter, right, whether or not it's Trump or Harris, because as I explained in my remarks, this contest is driven by structural forces. Whether it's Harris, whether it's Trump, the pressure on China will continue. That's a given. Although the nature of the pressure may vary and so on and so forth, they may do some things differently, but the goal of trying to curtail, let's say, China's technological development, that will continue. Now, as to who's likely to win, I would say that this is far too early in the American election cycle to make a confident prediction, because most Americans are still on their summer holidays. And seriously, this is August. They haven't paid attention to the elections yet. So when you read all the pundits saying, oh, Kamala Harris is leading, she's ahead, she's moving ahead, don't believe any of that. That's rubbish, because at this point in time, in 2016, everyone said that Hillary Clinton was sure to win. Trump, no hope of winning. Guess what? Trump won, right? So it shows you that whatever the polls say at this stage don't matter. And certainly what comes closer to the date will matter. And I agree with Zhang Weiwei, the debate will matter a lot. You saw how Joe Biden lost his job because he did very badly in the debate and he was killed. And here, you could, as you know, both are in their own way quite formidable. Kamala Harris is a formidable debater. And I think Donald Trump is a remarkably wily operator. So it's be a big mistake to make any predictions now. But for all those liberal pundits in the United States who say that Trump has no hope, if they give me betting odds, let's say they give me 5-1 betting odds, I bet on Donald Trump.